of the committee at any time, and I now recognize myself for an opening statement. For the past 6 years, this subcommittee has maintained steady and bipartisan oversight of agency implementation of FITARA, the Federal Information Technology Acquisition Reform Act. In addition to other critical IT-related statutes and executive branch IT priorities that are incorporated into the biannual FITARA scorecard, we have provided vigorous oversight. In practice, the scorecard is a tool for Congress, chief information officers, agency heads, and outside stakeholders to understand how federal agencies across the enterprise of government are performing in various IT acquisition categories. Since the scorecard was first released in 2015, it has driven positive change in information technology system acquisition and management across 24 federal agencies, and it is estimated by GAO that it's saved taxpayers more than $20 billion in improving the security of federal IT systems. There aren't a lot of other bills that have saved the federal government that much money. This subcommittee, regardless of who's in the majority, has held more oversight hearings on FITARA in the last 7 years than on any other federal piece of legislation. As we will hear today from the Government Accountability Office, the scorecard has served as an effective oversight tool since its very inception. From November 2015 through December of 2021, agencies receiving C or higher grades increased from 29 to 100%, and for the most recent scorecard, 50% of the agencies received an A or B. To continue driving progress, the scorecard needs to evolve to reflect the changing nature of IT services and to guarantee that we're accurately assessing modernization and IT management practices of federal agencies. The goal here is to incentivize progress, not to get a gold star on our foreheads. At today's hearing, the subcommittee will hear diverse perspectives on the scorecard, including opportunities to upgrade its categories and metrics for a more focused and objective measurement of agencies' performance. Since the July 2021 FITARA 12.0 scorecard, 7 agencies' overall grades increased, 4 decreased, and 13 remained unchanged. These grades resulted in all agencies receiving a passing C or higher grade for this round scorecard. In the data center consolidation category, every agency received an A grade based on the scorecard's current methodology. As such, the 14th scorecard will retire this methodology when it's released later this year. Today, the subcommittee grades agencies using each agency's quarterly data center submission to the Office of Management and Budget and weights that data center grade according to the subcommittee's priorities. I want to congratulate agencies for getting all A's in this category, but that's not to be construed as a mission accomplished moment by any means. Given the subcommittee's oversight history on federal data center consolidation, we approach this accomplishment with a bit of a jaundiced eye. We look forward to hearing from our witnesses today on ways the subcommittee can continue to hold agencies accountable for the efficient data center consolidation and transition to the cloud. Data center consolidation category is one example of a larger trend that points to the need to upgrade the scorecard. While no agencies earned an F grade since 2018, on average, less than 10% of agencies are achieving an A grade, and 53% are showing no change to their overall grade over time. That's not progress. Agencies appear to be less motivated to improve grades, perhaps because of the methodology used to calculate some of the metrics. For example, 2 of the metrics are graded on a curve, which can be received as counterproductive to an agency's ability to demonstrate improvement during the scorecard cycle. A variety of factors, including methodology, data availability, agency motivation, and the cycle of the scorecard, have resulted in stalling grades for many agencies. Subcommittee is at an inflection point, and the time is right to modernize this oversight tool. The federal government spends more than $100 billion each year on IT investments. GAO has found that historically, the projects supported by these investments have often incurred multi-million-dollar cost overruns and years-long scheduled delays. In addition, they may contribute little to mission-related outcomes and in some cases fail altogether. Congress enacted FITARA on December 19th of 2014 to ensure focused, disciplined, and consistently effective management and to codify existing administrative initiatives to improve federal IT managed by federal CIOs. Key pillars of the FITARA scorecard, including cybersecurity and IT modernization, remain on GAO's high-risk list, highlighting the need for vigorous and continued oversight on these issues. To conduct such oversight effectively, the FITARA scorecard must accurately reflect the progress agencies have actually made in their IT efforts, which will in turn motivate agencies to prioritize meaningful changes. This subcommittee is prepared to lead the way on FITARA's evolution. Expected updates to agency IT data, reporting requirements, and upcoming revisions to the IT dashboard provide an opportunity for us to enhance and upgrade the scorecard itself. Moreover, FITARA 13.0 marks only the third time in the scorecard's history when government had only two acting CIOs, Department of Interior and the Department of Health and Human Services. All the rest have been made permanent or confirmed. So we have a cadre of permanent CIOs whom we count on as trusted partners in driving transformational change through improvements at agency IT systems. Congress must use metrics that empower and incentivize CIOs to improve federal IT. And we must collectively avoid bureaucratic gaming by cherry-picking metrics that enable agencies to accurately inflate performance. Working in because the goal is to capture real progress or not. It's not to get a gold star in the forehead by kind of playing games with the metrics, nor is it to get a scarlet letter on our back because we failed to meet some goals. We want to better capture how are we doing, how can we improve, what do you need? Finally, the subcommittee will not waver in its continued oversight of agencies' IT acquisition and management. We must continue to reap dividends from modernizing legacy IT systems, migrating to the cloud, maintaining strong cyber postures. Congress and the administration must work together to prioritize IT modernization and cybersecurity across the federal government to maintain our commitments to everyone we serve, especially now during a pandemic. Chair now recognizes the ranking member for his opening statement. Representative Heiss.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And